Alright, Shalom. First, we want to give honors, God's praise due to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Kakadash, Dumas and Pastor Nell, there's a great millstone, piece of Akim, that's doing this, doing this work on the four corners of the earth, risking your lives and your freedoms to do so well now more than ever. This video we're about to do, this was really inspired by Elder Malcolm, okay, from the Chicago camp. And basically, the video that he had a video with Dave Hodges on there, and Dave Hodges saying for people to think it's going to be a nice going back to things being normal. He said it's not going to be normal anymore because like the dollar is about to crash for good. Okay, and we got this article here, and if one of you brothers can go ahead and read it, we're going to get right down to it.
Well. We got two phones going, so as you can see on my screen here,
I got the same thing, God.
It's saying printed to death, dollar due to crash in 2021. Right, so we'll get a few sound bites out of this. It says basically Congress is set to give financial approval to Biden's 1.9 trillion coronavirus. See.
Coronavirus.
You know, I know, but you can't even talk in this society. But,
right.
The Rona stimulus package today, right? So this is slightly outdated. This is dated from March 10th, 2021. So just a week
ago.
So, right, 1.9 trillion, right? So they're saying, I read now, it says, well, the government certainly doesn't have any savings it can dip into. In fact, it only has an insurmountable pile of debt, which now totals over 28 trillion, right? And then down here it says the government generates about 3.5 trillion a year in tax revenue. So even in Texas they're maxed out, right? But with Esau and looking at history, right, that's what happened back in Rome. You know, they taxed the hell out, out of our people. So it was an uprising. So very well could be the same thing in today's time, to where we already maxed out on taxes. I heard something about they're trying to come up with some new tax for infrastructure or whatnot and roads and this and that. It's like we already paying taxes on that. So it's like make it make sense. And basically the Lord got Esau in a space where he can't make it make sense. It's just everything is unraveling at the seams. You know what I'm saying? They borrowing money against borrowed money, and it's just like, hey, your kingdom is over with, man. And all this is to culminate, all right, basically, the crash of the dollar, the actual crash of the dollar, right, and coming in with the new digital system, which is going to usher in the mark of the beast, MOB, the RFID chip, read about in Revelation the 13th chapter. So we're just going to grab, a few scriptures, highlighting that point, because, it needs to be heard. You know what I'm saying? How people don't believe, but hey, they need to hear it so they can be forewarned, right?
And what Trump already had gave before he left, and with the 600, and then with the other with the 1200 and the 600, and with the one and with the 1400, that's already 3,000. So you might well consider this tax season year already a wash. So it generate 3.5 trillion a year in tax revenue. So damn, they already gave away $3 trillion in tax money that they get before they even receive any damn thing.
So needless to say, America is way behind the 8 ball. Like they way back there. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's over with.
So this tax revenue is really pretty much is like 500 million is what they get back in return. So it's kind of like fucked up. Where you giving out way more money than you giving. And ain't nobody really working. More people getting unemployment than there is working.
That's right.
You know,
That's right.
And part of the system is people work more than people are actually receiving benefits from the government.
Mm-hmm.
That's how the government stays in business,
Okay.
by people actually working,
Mm-hmm.
then the people are actually receiving the benefits.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, that's how the essence of how the economy is established or built. You know, but there ain't been none of that in what a year now.
Oh,
so
shit, about like 2 years now since the Crown Royal virus, because this is the second year into it.
Mm-hmm.
But starting now. Yeah, we're into the second year.
This is the second year into it.
Let me get a precept right quick.
Please.
I'm gonna go through the spirit. I'm gonna go to Revelation 12:12.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knowing that he have but a short time. And the reason why is because, like, you know, with everything that's going on right now, you know, because globally, ain't nobody messing with this dollar like that anymore.
And you can't raise the money back up to the people through taxes, because ain't really the majority of the people are working.
Right.
So
aren't working, right.
So how you gonna raise this money back up with most of the people in the United States are not unemployed?
It's impossible.
It's impossible. Yeah.
Or receiving welfare or receiving Social Security.
Because if you got half of Americans out of work, your government's in trouble if you're not trying to hurry up get them back in working.
Receiving government subsidies. And that's the only thing that's keeping this government afloat is the government subsidies, food stamps, welfare, and Social Security, and these and unemployment, and these stimulus checks.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, you can only do that for so long to where you can't do it no more.
Right, yeah. So we're at the end of the rope on all those avenues. You know.
I got a precept, Bubba Kashak, can I get it?
Get it.
This is Habakkuk 2 and 6. Shall not these take up a parable against them, a ton of proverb? Shall these take up a parable against them, a ton of proverb against them, and say, woe to him that increase that which is not his, and how long? And to him that laden himself with thick clay. And that thick clay is debt, and you keep increasing the debt more and more each day.
Mm-hmm.
And how long? How long will you keep on increasing this debt? Will all these other countries will say, well, hey, America, the debt is due. You need to pay up. You know, well, damn, you got the bomb. We got them too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, fuck all that. You know, ain't nobody working there in America.
How people gonna work? It's like you. Didn't mean to cut you off, but how people gonna work in the past 30 years that they've been taking jobs overseas? How you expect a country gonna stay in power? You for the past 30, 35 years you sending jobs overseas that's not gonna come back. You gotta be realistic on that.
Shall they not rise and be suddenly that shall bite thee, and wait that shall vex thee? Shall not be for booties unto them, because thou hast spoiled many nations, and all of the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because men blood, and for the violence of the land, and for of the city, and of all that dwell therein. Woe to them that covet an evil covenant in his house, that he may set a nest high, and that he may be delivered from the power of evil. And Esau, you setting yourself up as a trick bag. Hey, you thinking that you can keep on passing these bills and all that shit, and all these fucking ass laws, and all the nations ain't gonna say, well, hold on, America, You can't keep doing this shit. You know, hey, America, you gotta stop doing this shit.
But so we know this ultimately is raining down from the elites. Like they want this to happen, right? This is their agenda. You know, they so all everything that's happened is by design. All right, it's not no mishaps or anything like that. This is a very calculated move that they're doing. All right, to usher in what they call the Great Reset. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is heading to, which, again, right, which I'm sure we may bring it out, right, it's all to spearhead towards the mark of the beast.
Well, which I got that.
Okay. And pretty much all these other countries don't really want to fucking deal with the United States money.
No, either you can go next China, to get a precept on that.
China already setting up the digital yuan. And Iran already been want to not deal with the United States dollar, and that's the reason why you put sanctions up against them. And Russia don't want to deal with you. That's the reason why they been done sold all their United States money that they had dealing tied up with you. You know, hey, all these countries don't want to deal with you. We don't want to deal with the United States petrodollar.
And I think China, they're not messing with dollars at all. Everything's digital over there, period. So that lets you know they're against the United States, period. You know, but they got their own yen or whatever they call it.
They set up the digital yuan.
Yuan, yeah.
Yuan, yeah.
Yen.
Yen and the yang.
Well, let this brother go ahead and bring the piece up out.
Okay, I'm going to grab this one for y'all. I can. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12. I'm going to start at verse 1. The point is in 3 and 4. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Meaning, you know, while we're young and in good health, we need to be calling on the Lord. We don't need to be like these old jakes who about to tap out and go back to the spirit world all up in their 80s talking about, oh, Lord. You know what I'm saying? Oh, now you want to call on the Lord. Verse 2, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble. All right, and the keepers of the house is those like the brother brought out in the beginning, Dave Hodges, who watching the stock market.
Warren Buffett.
All right, the economists.
Yep.
All right, and the word economist goes back to watcher of the house.
Keepers of the house.
Keepers of the house. Right, and so the scripture is true. In verse 3, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinder cease. Y'all brothers was just talking about how you gonna get all this money back when the people not working. Grinding mean work. Where, you know, back in the day, people would be like, okay, say people who sell
I'm grinding.
That mean they work.
Right.
I got that work. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened. Those who looking out the windows, it's back to the economists. Verse 4, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. And it's not the grinding low, man. Half the job's gone, bro.
Hell yeah.
Maybe more than half. And they one of y'all just said they not coming back.
I did.
Okay.
Because I was saying the past 30 years they've been taking away jobs, and it's impossible for them to come back.
And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird. Hey, you know what that go back to? Hey, the early bird catch the worm. You know? And all the daughters of music shall be brought low. And we know music is trash today.
Exactly.
So we living in these times that was prophesied.
Absolutely.
In the days of music is low. Hey man, music ain't shit these days.
Not only that, but you know it's the last days when you can't even have a conversation with a woman that you don't know compared how you did back in the day. So that's how you know we at the end of this.
So just like in what's that, Habakkuk 2? The prophecies are speaking.
Oh shit, I got it. I'm still right there.
Okay, kind.
I started at 1.
Get that, and then I grabbed this kind.
I was this Habakkuk 2 and 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon a tower, and I will and watch and see what he will say unto me, and what shall I answer when I am reproved? And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, and he may run that read it. For the vision is yet for a appointed time, but the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because at the end it shall surely come. And though it tarry, it shall surely come. Or it shall surely come. It will not tarry.
So hey, the word of the Lord is sure, man. It's you can count on it, you know. And hey, prophecies, and this is just one of many prophecies that's transpiring that you're seeing it, you know, develop right in front of your face. You know what I'm saying? Showing that the word of the Lord is true, is pure, you know. And this is just wake up calls, you know. It's just the Lord spiritually nudging you, like, hey, like I'm en route. I'm on my way. I said this was gonna happen. It happens. Then this prophecy come out. Then this prophecy, and all type of, you know, news feeds. Just, you know, that's just where the scriptures just speaking loud and clear. You know. But real quick, this is James 5. I'm gonna start at 1. And it reads, "Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten." Right, dealing with the riches. This money, this fiat currency is corrupted. Is fake. It's not even based on gold and silver anymore. You know what I'm saying? So indeed, their riches are corrupted. You know, because they coming up with all these different stimulus packages and whatnot. Just literally, all right. You printing money out of thin air, and it's just talking about, like, if we were to do this would be considered basically a federal offense. It'd be considered like counterfeit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they're doing. You know, but you know, hey, this is Esau's kingdom. So
Isaiah 10 woe to him that decree righteousness.
I had that in mind too. Yeah.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Okay,
I had it in my mind too.
That, yeah.
But no, that's good, because that's exactly what he's doing.
Right, Esau. What's that saying, that sports saying, moving the goalposts? Esau moving the goalposts.
Yeah. But you know what? I'm gonna keep reading on this.
Wait, I got a little more.
Okay,
I got a little more here. Hold on.
I got a little bit more here.
Okay.
Because this is nature.
But this is James, not John, but James 5 and back in 2. It says, yeah, your riches are corrupted and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered. And the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days. So everything that's culminating as of right now, you know what I'm saying? Hey, going back to Habakkuk 2, right? These are visions that's speaking, right? Letting us know what time we're in. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, if you're a man of the Lord, you know, and you're about this word, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Watching and praying. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be a
watchman.
Yeah, basically a watchman. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping an eye, you know, basically filtering current events right through the scriptures. Right? That's our duty. That's our job, to know what time it is.
Can I fall back?
Just
Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him. But the just shall live by faith. Yea, because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man. He neither keepeth at home, who lies his desire as hell. And the apostles and elders of the GMS say, hey, hell can never be filled. So Esau wants every damn thing.
Right, and it says he keepeth not at home. So that's why now you got the Democrats back in office, the war machine back on. You see what I'm saying? Yep. Every time a Democrat is in office, you got wars jumping off Obama. All right. Hey, if Hillary Clinton would have got in office, it'd have been back on. You see what I'm saying? It's all about, even on the Republican side, they're not split. They be split on some shit, but on some shit they agree. Bush was the son was all about war.
The scripture say he spoke like a devil, but
war was
he had 2 horns. He spoke like a devil.
Yeah, because exactly, as I always say, as of late, it's 2 wings of the same bird.
Right.
You know, it's a political party, so all these motherfuckers in cahoots.
Yeah,
they all party.
They all work for the same master.
You know
right.
Shoot.
Just because the Democrats or the Republicans get in, it don't matter. They both your enemies. And is as deaf and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heap unto him all people. And shall not all these take a parable against them and turn a proverb? I just read that. Okay. And woe to him that increase that is not which is his. And how long to him that lay to himself with thick clay.
Right, which you probably already said, but thick clay dealing with debt.
Right.
In the Hebrew.
Yep. The Strong's definition.
It's
debt.
Yep.
And the scriptures say, "Woe to you that builds a city with another man." Woe to you build a city with another man.
Nahum 1 and 3.
Woe to build a city with another man.
I got it for you, bro. I got it right here. This the book at Nahum, chapter 3 and verse 1. Woe to the bloody city. It's all full of lies and robbery. The prey depart not. So like it, you wanted the one in Numbers, I think.
No, woe to the build a city on
Town with blood, something like that.
No. Woe to build a city on. Damn.
Bro, while you get that, let me get this right quick. Okay, and this is gonna be it for me. Basically, what this is gonna really boil down to is, by this dollar crashing like this, they're gonna force this the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast, and I'm gonna get to it. Revelation 13 and start at 16. And he chose both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in thy right hand or in thy foreheads. Either they're gonna put on your right head.
City with another man's money.
Either on your right hand or on your forehead. Okay. Then the next one, and that no man may buy or sell, save he that have the mark.
Africa 2 and 12.
Or the number of the beast, or the number of his name. Okay? Then the last one, here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding call the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 square and 6.
3 square and 6.
Yeah, which is 666. So pretty much, that's pretty much what they're gonna do, because they know the system is falling, and this is pretty much the end of this place. Did you got that?
He got it.
That's what it was.
What you were saying,
just to help validate that, right? Yeah. All you gotta do is Google Sweden. They pretty much full blown, all right, with a digital currency, a digital system in place. Right.
They all chipped up.
Everybody chipped up, waving their hand like, hey.
They look at us like we was crazy. Like, what? That's a card?
When I was gonna say waving their hand like they don't care, you know what I'm saying?
We tapping our cards on the thing, thinking they be like, nigga, that's old. We moving our hand over that shit.
That's where they at, So hey, yet again, the prophecies are speaking, and then the 603 square 6 is dealing with basically Esau's branding system, his barcode system. What they call it, universal
UPS, universal
product code. Right?
Okay.
UPCs.
UPCs.
Universal product code. So that's that.
You have something, Karadazai?
Nah.
Okay.
It's 2 hours.
The point been made.
Yeah.
The point been made. So we're gonna wrap this up. But Lord willing, this is edifying. So with that, we want to give our honors, go in spaces due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, and Kakadash. Double honors to Apostle Nell. There's a great millstone piece of Akim that's doing this word on the four corners of earth. Shalom and Abba. Kwam Bakiyam, Shalom.